It's about 72 hours since the polls closed for the 2024 general elections. Now, former President John Dramani Mahama of the NDC has been declared winner of the presidential election. However, some constituencies remain outstanding. Now, in the Greater Accra region, the Ablekuma North constituency is currently in dispute. Now, this is because the election, which is being contested between the NPP's Akwil Sefrie and the NDC's Erabna Obin, has not been successfully concluded at the constituency level. The parties involved could not agree on the coalition processes, and so the matter has been transferred to the regional level for coalition to be done. So we currently find ourselves at the Electoral Commission's regional office here in the Greater Accra region, its former head office here in Accra. We currently find ourselves in the strong room where the coalition process is ongoing. Now, earlier in the day, the Electoral Commission ordered that the coalition be put to a stop because officers of the commission felt that they were threatened. They felt that their lives were at risk, but the NDC disagreed. They said, well, there are enough police officers here, there are military officers here. We, the NDC and the NPP, have both agreed that the coalition and declaration be done today, and so they insisted that that process continued. So after deliberation, the Electoral Commission accepted that the coalition process continues, and this is what is currently happening here. So you see members of the NDC, is Peter Otokuno, former Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. I also see Sam George, a Member of Parliament for Ningo Prampram, who has successfully retained his seat as MP for Ningo Prampram. For the NPP side, I see Chairman of the Greater Accra region, Chairman Agom, all taking part in the coalition processes. They have disagreed a lot since morning. There are also party supporters here, some of them keenly watching the process, media men with their cameras, actively monitoring the process as the Electoral Commission continues to do the coalition for this constituency. You also see here some members of the various parties, supporters of the various parties, who have not been allowed into the strong room, arguing outside. It's been arguments all over. What do you make of all of this?
As you can see it yourself, as for up and down, everybody is going up and down. I think yesterday, they were there yesterday, so they got to a certain point. I think you have to continue it today. But when they came, they wanted us to start all over again. But that won't be possible. We won't allow that to happen. So we have to continue to where we stopped yesterday.
What's your name?
My name is Fuseni.
Hussein?
Alhaji Fuseni.
Alhaji?
Yeah.
Party agent for?
NDC.
My colleague, Fred Duho, he has been monitoring this process since yesterday, and he has filed this report.
They earlier blocked the road leading to the Ridge Hospital right in front of the Electoral Commission here at Ridge, and presently we see a number of police officers who are here trying as much as possible to contain the crowd. The NDC actually came in with a bus full of its supporters, and they are charging them to come and support for them to reclaim the seat, which is the Ablekuma North constituency seat, which has been in contention for over 72 hours now after polls ended on Saturday, December 7th. Now, what we see is that they are outside and they are shouting, they are trying to compel the police to give them way to gain access to the Electoral Commission. The police is also not having any of that. Presently, what we see is that the police, they form this human barricade with their crash barriers all present, and we see the water cannon as well on the other side with top police officers or personnel present currently to contain the situation. Now, if you are coming here without an identity card from the Electoral Commission, you are not permitted beyond this particular barrier. The crowd actually moved towards the headquarters of the Electoral Commission, following their leaders, especially Sam George, upon reaching midway, they received a call from the EC chairperson indicating that they should go back to the regional collation center, and a clearance has been given for them to proceed with the collation, which ended at 219 yesterday. So as we speak, the crowd actually returned. They also received same communication, and then they moved with their leaders to the regional office. Upon reaching the gate here where they had barricaded, in actual fact, the crowd came with a number of vehicles, V8 Toyota Land Cruisers. When they got there, they pushed so hard that they overpowered the police personnel present at the gate, and then they opened the gate for the crowd to move in with about 5 V8s entering into the premises or going beyond the barricade. One thing I also noticed is that the military came in quickly, and I see the military vehicle right before me, written boldly on it, Operation Peace Trail, indicating that they are equally here for peace. And so they came in to give their support to the police personnel, but they were overpowered by the crowd as well, and they pushed the barricade to make way for the about 5 years to make their way there. Now what we've seen that the police as well as the military have managed to bring a bit of sanity to this place. The NPP and the NDC are on the same page on this. Only for them to get to the collation center, and a directive came through from the National Office of the Electoral Commission directing the region to suspend all pending issues regarding the unresolved constituencies. For that matter, those who came here for the Ablekuma North constituency results collation are agitated. They are just not going to take any of that. They say they would collate that result today, make sure it is declared for them to proceed with their life. They also hold a view that the Electoral Commission chairperson has no authority over polling station or constituency declarations. And so for them as parties to this particular election, being the major stakeholders, they will proceed. Do not forget, the Electoral Commission itself has made it clear that elections are won at the polling centers. And so if there were issues or chaos broke out during the collation, and then they agreed to move to a different location, being the regional office, to collate their results, they feel the decision shouldn't affect them, the mere fact that they moved to a different collation center. We have Sam George here to give us further details on live TV as to what the issues are. Sam George, you are live on ChannelOne TV, your election bureau. Kindly break it down for us. You got here this morning. What has been the procedure for all of you to start shouting? All we are hearing is the noise. Just tell us what is going on.
So let's take it back to yesterday. Yesterday, we finished Okaikwe Central and came to Ablekuma North. There are 280 polling stations plus the special vote in 281. We started going polling station by polling station to do collation. What we are doing now is collation. Collation is not the business of the district office or regional office or even the national office.
I am now going to get the side of the NPP as to whether they're on the same level with the NDC on this whole issue. And we want to appreciate what their concerns are, because obviously these are the two major parties involved in this whole election. Yesterday I was here with you. I've seen how far you've advanced. This morning there is a directive that you suspended. What is your position on that?
Well, I believe where we've gotten to, we should be able to continue. But on the other hand, I kind of side with the EC's directives, because the NDC don't have good mind in this whole thing. Yesterday you were here, you saw the tags that were in this room with us.
The directive is simply that all issues pertaining to the 9 constituencies outstanding be suspended until further notice. Upon delivering this message within, let's say, 30 seconds, the said representative from the Electoral Commission delivered the message, and the parties were agitated by the said announcement. The NDC says they were on the same page, they agreed with the EC and the NPP to come this morning to finish the collation. Why then would anyone think that this must be suspended to deny the people of Ablekuma North a representative in Parliament?
I want to thank the grassroots supporters. I mean, they have made this happen, because if I didn't have the support organically from them, they wouldn't be sleeping here days and nights waiting to see that their votes are protected. We've been working 3 hard years for this. You see, how do you come to an election as an experienced politician as you are? You've been an assembly member, you've been an ambassador, you've been a member of parliament for Ablekuma North, and then you cannot produce a single pink sheet. When we had an original pink sheet or statement of goals, when we had issues and we went to court, we were told that elections are won at the polling station.
The EC official who was sitting down told us that he's tired, so we should continue tomorrow. Then we set the ground rules that with the intention that, or on condition that tomorrow, which is today, we will do all the 281, including our scan copies, using our scan. He agreed that we should do that. In the event that the other party is doubting anything, we can call the presiding officer of that police station, particular police station. Then we go ahead with it. We have agreed on this. We came today, then we saw that they were whispering together, that because they used their strongholds, they were leading.
After 3 days of contentious debate and chaos at the collation centers of the Electoral Commission for the Ablekuma West constituency results, finally the results have been declared on the basis of 219 pink sheets collated by both the NDC and NPP in the presence of the Electoral Commission officer. My name is Fred Duo, reporting from the office of the Electoral Commission for ChannelOne News.